Can you hear me? Denny? Is my sound on? My sound on, brother? Take that background video off. What's up? Loud and clear. Denny eating lettuce? Let's talk about, I didn't realize I had this flyer. So Michael Beard had sent this to me, and I told y'all yesterday, I guess it was Carrie and Michael working on the flyer. I didn't realize Michael had gotten the Thursday and Saturday win an Ironman on the flyer. So I went back. I was looking for some information, and when I looked up the downloaded version, I saw that the Ironman trophy was on there. And I know yesterday or whenever it was, I was talking to you guys about the Ken-Mor. I didn't think I had that updated flyer, but Michael Beard had got that to us a while back and didn't realize it. So with that being said, there it is. So let's go back in time and talk about 2022 City 64 winner, Gilbert Artist. I'm probably going to really butcher these names. Gilbert, I'm sorry. I think it's Artis. Who was it that ran the car, the Artisan, out of Louisville? We raced with him for years. Oh, him and his wife. Cannot think. They're out of Louisville, and it was called the Artesian. But I think I always pronounced it wrong, and it's the Artisan. The Artesian. Tom. Was it Tom? Somebody chime in and tell me. Hey, what's up, Greg Allen? Doug Fisk. Somebody tell me who raced the Artesian. Does anybody go back? I mean, I think Tom. Oh, man, Tom, I'm sorry. I know it's Tom. Had a blown rear engine dragster, raced at Ohio Valley all the time. Somebody tell me the Artisan. Hey, Doug, we look forward to seeing you guys, man. I know you guys, last year, I'm like, what's two of our own orange? Everybody was gone out of the facility. And I look down, no, when the place is as full as it is on Ken-Mor and everybody's gone, there's this energy, this peaceful energy that just kind of comes over the place. And I look down there where Doug Fisk is parked, and I see two of our orange cones laying on their sides. So, Doug, I'm just curious, what were the orange cones used for that you guys got out of the staging lanes? Okay, so last year's City 64 winner on Thursday, Gilbert was the man. Runner-up, Randy Hall in the City 64. This year, you guys get Ironman to win the City 64 on Thursday and on Saturday, and one for the Howell Thanksmas. So we're going to go down the line. Friday, Junior Dragster Winovin, Mr. Donovan Rose. His dad owns Rose Brother, one of our marketing partners. Doug says, hard telling, but can't wait to rock and roll. We are too. Ready to roll. So we had Donovan Rose in the winner's circle on Friday night, Junior Dragster. Don't know. He's holding up 10. Don't know what 10 quite stands for. Oops. Got to turn off commenting. Sorry. Man, cannot wait to figure out. So see, this is where I told Carrie. Finley Stamper, runnered up Friday, Junior Dragster. Friday Sportsman winner, In 2022 on Friday was Dan Caudell. I asked Dan the other day, I said, Dan, he was there on Friday night a couple, 2 or 3 weeks ago. I said, Dan, is it Caudell or Caudell? He said, however you want to say it. He said, I'm used to it being said both ways. Friday sportsman runner-up, Barry Stamper. Look at that crew. Doug, I think that was your all's chicken back there in the background, wasn't it? Friday modified, Willie Scharf and crew. Trey Scharf on modified runner-up for the Ken-Mor Bluegrass Nationals in 2022 on Friday. Friday top ET, Benny Combs. Had the whole Combs bunch in there. And Friday top ET winner, Little Phil Combs. Dominating the scene on Friday. So we finished Friday night off with a pit vehicle race. And Chase Conley took home the honors on that. Runner-up, Donovan Rose. Wait a minute. That was Friday's pit race. I thought I had the runner-up picture. Maybe I'll get to it here. I'm trying to keep these in order. So Saturday's junior dragster winner was Donovan Rose. So Donovan won back-to-back. Impressive. So Donovan was your junior dragster winner on Saturday. So I see that it is so we upped. Let's go back to the flyer. So we've upped the junior dragster payout from $250 to $500 this year, and the sportsman we upped from $250 last year to $500 this year. One of the other things that we did in 2019, when you look at the flyer, top ET only paid $1,500 on Friday in the years previous. Starting in 2019, we took Friday to $5,000, and of course, Saturday and Sunday remain $5,000. So let's go back to Donovan. So I saw on his big check it said $250, and I thought we had raised that to $500 this year for that in sportsman. Saturday junior dragster in 2022 runner-up was Caden Kratzer. Man, Caden, you're a growing boy. Saturday sportsman winner, Mr. Jake Bowling. Look at all them smiles. Saturday sportsman runner-up in 2022 was Andy Chapman. Andy in the big Mopar truck. Saturday's modified winner in 2022 was Jeff Belcher in the Camaro. Saturday modified runner-up, Phil Combs. I don't know if Phil was driving the truck without no top. I think he was. Saturday top ET winner, Tim Hicks. Saturday top ET runner-up, Mr. It's the Ken-Mor baby, Justin Gaffney, last year. So Tim run it up. Gaffney, dadgummit. Tim won Saturday top ET, and Justin Gaffney run it up. Saturday night pit vehicle race winner, Bobby Paul Arnett. Boy, the chicken made it in more pictures than anybody. Runner-up on the Saturday night pit vehicle race, Kendall Carnahan. Hope I said that right, Kendall. There was our pit vehicle line. Kids having a blast. So don't forget, just like last year, donuts and firewood. Free donuts and free firewood. The firewood comes from Mr. Denny Rust. Always has that good burning. I think one year we had firewood that would not burn. It was so fresh. And then we have Kevin Cook. Last year, Kevin was doing daily race reports. Need to see if he'd like to do that again this year, or he may just want to keep it kind of calm and peaceful and walk around and pray with you guys and offer those services. So we will do chapel service once again at 9 p.m. These are all dated 2022, so I just kind of wanted to go over. We have Ricky Ruth. Ricky was a very special man. If you, I'm sure many of y'all knew Ricky, the late Ricky Ruth, and the Party Time Pro Stock car, and his support through all the years for the Ken-Mor. Used to be called Ken-Mor Stone Bluegrass Nationals. Ken-Mor. Ding, ding, ding. Somebody give me a comment and tell me what the Ken-Mor stands for. Can somebody break down? We've had these, we've talked about this several times about what the Ken-Mor stood for, other than Ken-Mor Stone that Ricky owned. What did the Ken-Mor stand for? Somebody chime in with a comment and tell me. Oh, man, I'm going to see if I can't find. I know I probably have Tom's number in my phone. I punch in Tom, maybe. Elliot. Tom Elliott was from Louisville, is from Louisville. Well, I hadn't seen Tom. I hadn't seen you in a long time, Tom. Tom Elliott had the Artesian blown rear engine dragster now, always raced up at Ohio Valley. Somebody give me what Ken-Mor stands for. What did Ken-Mor stand for? There's 17 eyeballs out there. Nobody, somebody give me a guess. So this year is, I'm going to kind of talk about something here that I think is not a sensitive topic, but one that we're dedicating the Ken-Mor this year to Mr. Tony Slusher. Tony was involved in an accident on a motorcycle and lost his life. Raymond Slusher. His grandpa. So we'll be dedicating the Ken-Mor to Tony Slusher. I'm sitting here looking through Tony's Facebook. He was a racer. You can see the cars that he built. it's kind of hard, talking about these things because you want to say you want to have the right words. Sarah, um, and Paul, I probably can't. I've raced with Tony, or I raced with Raymond for years, back in the 90s when my dad, Doc Sipple, and my mom, Dor Sipple, had the track. Raymond was as tough as they come. Um, Tony loved his hot rods. I was talking to Raymond, and he said, "Man, there wasn't nothing that Tony couldn't do to a diesel truck," and had told me some stories that were really cool. Um, so we're going to be dedicating the Ken-Mor in Tony's name this year. The Smiths, Joey and Chris, and that whole crew and family, relatives, and our thoughts and condolences go out to everybody as they deal with this heartbreaking situation. So there's going to be a lot of family members and friends. When we were talking about the best day to do something, this past weekend was too quick, and the weekend we have coming up, they decided was it's our Octane night meet. And even though that's a younger crowd, and Tony was a young man, gentleman at heart, we knew that more of the racing community would be there on October 21st. So a bunch of his buddies, trucks, cars, are going to be coming in to honor Tony on October 21st, Saturday of the Ken-Mor. So when you see the family, make sure to stop by and talk to them and check in and see how everybody's doing. Well, that's it. Wanted to do a short live here, congratulating and talking about the 2022 Ken-Mor, all the enthusiasm that goes into it. We got, I believe, Carrie worked with Michael Beard on having special checks, big checks made just for the Ken-Mor that say Ken-Mor Bluegrass Nationals on them. Winners check, and I'm pretty sure there's the small checks for runner-up. If nobody has any questions or comments, chime in where you're watching from, and like and share this post with all of our winners and runner-ups and successes in 2022. And it's 2023, our 60th year anniversary. 53 years for the Ken-Mor, and we're excited to get this race underway come Wednesday. Next Wednesday. Not today. Everybody have a great rest of your afternoon at work. And we will see you this weekend and next weekend. And for the following race of the year, Hallow Thanksmas.